Our James Ware is on the run, or maybe I should say at on the run this morning. A running store, and I bet there are a lot of people, James, have no idea that we have a running specific store in Beaumont.
Right, it's probably the only one. Beaumont, probably the only place you can get custom fitted for shoes, for sure.
Right, yeah, for your running and walking and yeah, your athletic and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only place, yeah, I think so.
And this particular owner has stores in Houston and Beaumont.
Oh, yeah, we have a store in Houston, and so it's Clear Lake,
Yeah.
out by NASA and all that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Beaumont store today at the Oak Shopping Center, and yeah, it is on the run, and probably something I should be is on the run, huh, Dan? But Randy Becker, of course, the manager here, and tell us what makes you different. You know, I can tell you this. I go into a big box store or in the mall somewhere, and I mean, you walk in, it's what your size, what you need type thing. And
right.
Here it's a little different. I mean, you want to make sure you get that person fit in the right shoe. And a lot of these people that come in are runners, and they want to be fitted right.
Yeah, but no matter if you're a runner, walker, or just needing a comfortable shoe, we'll take a look at your arches, see what they're doing, and based on that information, we'll get you in the right shoe. Everybody, the staff here is really knowledgeable on every shoe here. We're constantly getting the reps in that work for these companies to educate us on the shoes and let us know the differences between all of them, and that's what we'll do is get you in the right one.
So I think that's the biggest difference then. You want to help the person and work with them personally,
Right.
and make them feel like they got the right shoe when they get here.
Yeah, we want to make sure, even after that, whatever shoe you get here, you have a 30-day guarantee on it. Go try it out. If it's not working, you come back. We want to make sure that you get the right shoe. So we're going to do that. We're going to make sure that you're happy.
And the bottom line is everyone is so different. I mean, you said you've got people who come in, they're a 4E.
Right.
And you're not going to find that anywhere. Probably not even in here.
Yeah.
But you can order it and you sit them down, and that's part of the process.
Yeah. We'll try out some shoes. It might not be your width, but we're constantly ordering shoes for people who are narrow. If you're a 2A or a 4E, we're going to get you in the right shoe. We're going to make sure which ones are available, what colors are available, and we'll get it for you.
Yeah. And you do that by how? I mean, you were saying that you can look at a person's shoe as they walk, and you can get behind them, and you can see pronation is where it turns inward, and you can adjust that with a shoe.
Yeah, we can. If you're turning in, we can always get you more arch. What's happening when you're turning in is your arch is collapsing. Your ankle rolls over your arch whenever it collapses. So if we see that happening, we'll get you in a lot more arch and get you more aligned.
Yeah.
What happens is you're favoring that medial side. So we need to get you back in the middle of your shoe so you're not just wearing out one side of your shoe.
Okay. And people are going to ask pricing. And, these days you're not going to pay less than about $60 for a decent shoe. And so you come in here and you're going to pay a little more, up around $100 probably.
Yeah, you're going to pay more, but you get what you pay for. And actually, you can check at all these companies. We base our prices off of what they sell them for on their websites. Okay. So anything with Asics or Nike or anything, it's the exact same price as what they sell it on their site.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to pay for, you're going to get what you pay for.
Sure. I've seen running, it comes in waves, and I think right now, popularity-wise, we're at a high in this wave. I mean, it seems like every weekend there's a 5K, 10K going on.
It's crazy to see how far running's come in the Golden Triangle and surrounding areas. There's races all the time now. It's great. It's great to see.
Of course, Richard James with the Gusher Marathon, he kind of brought the running scene back here with that Gusher. I mean, it kind of put Beaumont on the map. People come from all over running.
Richard and Amy have done great with getting people involved, getting young kids involved, and getting them started early and, living a healthy lifestyle. And that's what's important about all this.
Sure. And, of course, tons of accessories here, and we'll talk about some of those. But, yeah, Dan, I heard you mentioning earlier in the show something about the sock racer, and it is still around. He can order them for you, but he tells me that it was kind of a fad. It's not a lot of people running in these anymore.
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask, I wonder is
it's
Go ahead. Yeah, he was talking, but go ahead. He was asking about the sock shoe earlier.
Yeah, I mean it's a great concept. It's you're strengthening up your feet, your calves. You're building that strength. A lot of people wanted to try it. They tried it. It was for them. It wasn't for them. But yeah, we could still get them. We still have them. It's still available here if you want to try it.
I did have one more quick question. Do socks make a difference?
Do socks make a difference? That's a good point. And I was looking, you got some pretty high-tech socks over here on the wall.
Yeah, they do make a difference, especially the longer you run. If you're, a lot of your half marathoners for the first time, marathoners, you'll see a big difference when you put on the right sock. You're going to see less blisters, a lot more support in your sock. It's not going to, scrunch up. It's got a fitted sock, so it doesn't scrunch up. It doesn't sink into your shoe. So yeah, having the right sock, it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, and Dan, I was going to say one other thing. Try to keep this as clean as possible for TV, but there's things that go over this part of you too, because if you've ever run a half marathon, the sweat and all can rub you raw, and it is miserable. And yeah, for guys, they make something that protects that area and keeps you from chafing.
Thanks for bringing that up. I'm just wondering what other body part chafing we might want to get into later, but thanks.